Welcome to this MerryBody tutorial, Basic Sun Sals. Now I'm really excited to go through this one. We're going to go through Surya Namaskar A, B and C. We're going to take it extremely slow. So this tutorial you can do along with us. It's going to feel a lot slower than normal, but once we get the hang of it, it means that we can find that flow and feel really great in our sun salutations. Are you ready?
Yes,
Okay.
I'm ready.
So Emma's going to start at the top of her mat. In Tadasana, so the toes touch and the heels are slightly apart. There's just about a 3-finger gap or 2 to 3-finger gap between those heels. We want to make sure that the feet are pressing down into the earth. This grounding down allows Emma to stand nice and tall. So she's pressing her feet into the earth. Your hands are facing your thighs, so turn them in rather than out. The shoulders are down, away from the ears, so really relax the shoulders down. And then let's bring some awareness to the ribs. Rather than flaring the ribs out and shining the heart, let's tuck the ribs down towards the hips. Make sure you're pressing those feet into the earth, shoulders down, and as if there was someone pulling the crown of your head towards the sky, we lift it up and we slightly tuck the chin, lengthening the back of the neck. Tadasana. Ta-da.
So much to think about. Oh
so
my God.
Surya Namaskar A, we inhale, the arms go wide around the head and the palms will press. Make sure those shoulders stay down away from the ears. As you exhale through the nose, there's a hinge from the hips. So the forward fold comes from the hips, the arms go wide and we go all the way down to the ground. As we inhale, bring the hands to the shins and lengthen the spine, making the number 7 with the body. Those bellies are drawing in the rib cage towards the hips and we keep that extension of the neck, so gently tuck that chin. As you exhale, melt down and plant the hands shoulder width apart and step yourself back to a plank position all the way back, making one straight line from head to heels. So focus on pressing these heels away. Focus on pulling the belly in and up. Press those hands into the earth. Keep the shoulders away from the ears so you feel as if you're almost shining your heart. Now I'm going to take you through the option here where you drop the knees to the earth and you lower to the belly completely. The elbows will scrape the ribs. As you inhale, let go of everything and we pull the chest off the earth by squeezing the booty. The inner thighs squeeze together, all 10 toes are on the earth. And we can gently lift the hands off the earth here in Bhujangasana. Once again, chin is tucked. And then as you exhale, let's lower the chest, lower the hands, and slide yourself back to child's pose. So you press into the earth and the booty goes all the way back to the heels. We tuck the toes and lift ourselves back to a downward facing dog. So this is where we make an upside down V shape with the body. The hands are shoulder distance apart and the thumb and the pointer finger are pointing towards the front of our space. So there's a slight external rotation of the elbow creases. The shoulders once again are drawing down away from the ears. It's as if you are pressing your heart towards your thighs. Check in with the feet that they're hip distance apart, pressing the heels down to the earth. Something to try though is bring a slight micro bend to the knees and notice how you can lengthen this lumbar spine, the lower spine, and tilt the sit bones even higher towards the sky. Nice. Let's step ourselves forward as we inhale all the way forward. The toes will touch, the heels are apart, and find that halfway lift once again. Exhale, we melt forward. And then as you inhale, keep the legs straight and rise all the way up. The arms go wide, the palms will press, and exhale, seal it at the heart. Make sure the shoulders stay down. Let's try Surya Namaskar A now with the full chaturanga option. So inhale, the hands go down, around, all the way up. The palms will press. And exhale, there's that forward fold hinging from the hips. We inhale, find that halfway lift, making the number 7. The belly's in, the chin is tucked. And as you exhale, melt down, hands plant, step yourself back to plank. So we're still exhaling, but I'm just taking you through this nice and slowly in our Chaturanga Dandasana. Keep one straight line with the body, and it's a lowering of the body using your elbows. So bend the elbows, keep them nice and close to the body as you lower. When you reach halfway, you inhale, glide through forward and up into upward facing dog. So I'm helping Emma keep those hips off the earth. The knees and thighs are off the earth, shoulders down, keep your heart open. Then as you exhale, roll over the toes and lift yourself back to downward facing dog. Nice. So making sure those hips are lifted. As you inhale, look forward. We step forward to the front of the mat. The toes touch, the heels are apart. Find that halfway lift. And then as you exhale, melt forward. Inhale, rise up, roll up, all the way up. The palms will press. And exhale, seal it at the heart. Feeling warm? Surya Namaskar B now with full Chaturanga option. Remember, you can always take that first option that we showed you with Bhujangasana. So we inhale, bend the knees and scoop the ground nice and low. Stay low in the knees and find Utkatasana chair. So you can see that Emma is in a thunderbolt shape. Her inner thighs are squeezing together. Her feet are pressing into the earth. Booty is switched on. Once again, ribs towards the hips. Draw it in. The biceps are by the ears. Can you take the hands back a little further? As you exhale, it's a melting down over the thighs. Keep the knees bent and then lift the hips. That's it. Inhale, find the halfway lift. The belly is in, the chin is tucked. Exhale, plant your hands, step yourself back to plank. And we take this Chaturanga nice and slow once again. So bend at the elbows. We notice they scrape the ribs. Reach halfway. As you inhale, glide the body through up dog. Shoulders down, press your hands into the earth. Exhale, roll over the toes and lift the hips. Downward facing dog. As you inhale, lift the right leg high, three-legged dog. So the leg is lifted, but the hips are square. So plug the right hip back down. You won't lift as high. It's as if you were lengthening the leg rather than lifting. As you exhale, we step the right foot just behind the right wrist. So bend the knee and step it through. Remember, you can take 2 steps through. We plug the back heel to a 45-degree angle down to the earth. And then with one inhale, press this left foot so hard into the earth that your torso lifts. All the way up, hands are by the ears, biceps by the ears. Exhale, frame the foot, lift the back heel, press yourself back to plank position, and lower Chaturanga Dandasana Vinyasa. Inhale, glide through up dog, and exhale over the toes, downward facing dog. Let's do the other side. Inhale, left leg lifts, the hips stay square, press the heart through. As you exhale, bend the knee towards the chest and step the left foot behind the left wrist. Boom. We plug the back heel on a 45-degree angle and inhale, lift warrior one. Let's check in with our warrior one. We want our hips nice and square. So the front hips drawing back and the back hips drawing forward. Nice. We want our shoulders square towards that front leg. Shoulders are down, away from the ears. How are you feeling?
Exhale. Working up a sweat, I tell you what.
And then exhale, forward fold, frame the foot, lift the back heel, step yourself back to plank, lower Chaturanga Dandasana. Here, I'll give you a hand. Inhale, glide through up dog, squeeze the booty, knees and thighs are off, and exhale over the toes, downward facing dog. As you inhale, look forward, step forward to the front of the mat, toes touch, heels apart, halfway lift, and exhale, forward fold. Inhale, bend the knees, scoop the ground, Utkatasana chair, exactly where we started, and then exhale, stand tall, hands to heart. Samastitihi. Surya Namaskar C, let's do this. Inhale, hands go down, around the body all the way up, the palms will press, look up. Add a slight back bend if that feels good. So this is so slight. You're pressing your heart through the shoulders and you're gazing up towards your hands. As you exhale, forward fold, hinging from the hips. Inhale, find that halfway lift. And then exhale, plant the hand, step your left foot all the way back and lower the knee and keep the toe tucked. Inhale, lift, low lunge. So check in once again, the hips are square, right hip back, left hip forward. There's a 90-degree bend with this front thigh. The knee is tracking over the toes, the heart open, the shoulders down. As you exhale, frame the front foot, press yourself back to a downward facing dog. Let's inhale, lift that right leg high, three-legged dog. Remember, hips stay square, so plug the right hip down. And then exhale, step your right foot all the way through between the hands. Lower the back knee, keep the toe tucked. Inhale, lift the arms up, find yourself in a low lunge, shoulders down. And then exhale, frame the foot and step the left foot all the way forward to meet the right in a forward fold. Toes touch, heels apart. Inhale, find that halfway lift, belly in, tuck the chin. Exhale, melting forward over the thighs. We inhale, rise up, all the way up, arms go wide, the palms will press, find that slight back bend, and then exhale, forward fold once again. Just one more time on the left side. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, the hands will plant, step your right foot all the way back, lower the knee, keep the toe tucked. Inhale, keep the hips square as you lift, low lunge. And then as you exhale, frame the front foot, lift the hips, press yourself back to a downward facing dog. Now, sometimes in our Surya Namaskar C, we add a variation with Ashtanga Namaskar. We'll show that right now. So as you inhale, bend both knees, drop them to the earth, arch the spine. So really shine the heart through the shoulders, tilt the hips up. As you exhale, we are lowering chest and chin to the earth, once again, scraping elbows to the ribs. So if you can connect. It's okay if you don't. Inhale, slide the body through and the legs long, Bhujangasana. We've been here before. Lift the hands, squeeze the booty, inner thighs together, all 10 toes on the earth. And then as you exhale, lower everything, press yourself back to child's pose. Then tuck the toes, lift the hips, downward facing dog. Good job, Emmy. One breath in and a long breath out. We inhale, look forward, step both feet forward to the front of the mat, toes touch, heels apart, find that halfway lift, and exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rising all the way up, palms press above the head. Exhale, seal it at the heart. Whew, wipe the sweat. So that's Surya Namaskar A, B, and C, taking this nice and slowly. So if you loved this tutorial, you want to now go try quick 10 Sun Salute. It's a super fun one. And also I Shine Bright Yoga. So good job, Em, you did well.
And it's really good because it shows where you might need to focus on and work a little bit on. I mean, there were so many bits I was like, oh, that's not quite right. I need to work on that.
And you can keep doing this tutorial again and again and make sure you're feeling really strong and really safe in your Sun Salutations. We'll see you guys soon on the mat.